Oh.
This is the first time I caught y'all not saying jack shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
It's a good day.
They say nothing.
That's crazy. That's how I know y'all energy. Like, that's crazy. That's wild.
Listen. I told you, today's my relax day. It's usually my decompress day. You know what I'm saying? I usually come home and do nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing but
That hurts.
Heard. All right. So, am I doing the intro then? Or is anybody else want to? You know what, Two-Tone, you do it.
Damn. Put him on the spot.
Are you just gonna throw me on the spot? You know I don't know it though. Like
we technically don't
We really don't have a
set one.
actual.
You're right. Nah. All right, jokes aside though. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Totally Unhinged Society podcast. We got our special guest in here today, of course. But before that, let me introduce everyone. As you guys won't know, we got myself, which is Two-Ton. We got that boy Killums. We got Zion over here. We got the lovely Lady K. And then we got our special guest tonight, Gotham. Gotham, say what's up to the people.
How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all for having me.
There's going to be 6 phone numbers in your DMs after this podcast.
Probably, most likely. One of them will be mine. Just kidding.
Wild.
I'm forever grateful. Forever humble.
She was planning the wedding before the podcast even went live.
Now
we know what she was scrolling for.
Please. Oh
man. But yeah, welcome in everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing lovely today. Hopefully y'all are having a fantastic day. If not, hopefully we can make y'all day a little bit more better with laughter or just getting the bullshit out the way.
The giggities.
Get the giggities, but not the goo. That's later.
Damn.
That's later.
He said that's later, he says.
That's later.
But yeah, welcome in, Gotham. How you doing today, Brody? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Just, happy to be alive, Another day to learn, another day to grow.
Got you.
I appreciate you.
So, first off, there's a little disclaimer. I know this is a little different from the usual podcast because for the people who are usually here, I know y'all used to seeing like everybody having a camera on. You know what? Instead of me explaining it, I'm gonna let Gotham explain it. Gotham, explain why you don't have your camera on.
I'm glad you asked that.
Me personally, for those who are in the chat that don't know me, my name is Gotham. I represent Gotham City, and we are Mass Gang, the Bats, the Cave. And my slogan is, you have to protect yourself. It's cold outside, it's cold in this world, and you can find those people even on Twitch, the world, the internet. It's not really the way it used to be. And I believe showing my face is more important than what most people may think it is. And when they see you, some people don't see you. Sometimes they see something they like, something they want, something they crave, something they need, or they just, become attracted to something they see, but not what they feel, not what they hear. So I want people to start appreciating not just me, but each other's souls, and that's what we do. We make our own mask, and whatever we want the people to see, that's what they see. But the people around us, people that we take our mask off for, those are the people that stand by us, and that's what we want to do.
That's legit.
There you go.
Got it.
Normally,
Closure.
yeah. Normally we usually ask like a question like, "What got you into streaming and stuff?" But Killem's kind of somewhat siphoned off part of my questions. I was gonna ask you to kind of tell us about your channel.
Okay.
I was curious as to what do y'all do in Gotham? You know what I'm saying?
This nigga just gonna steal my shit. This gonna steal my shit.
Listen, you can ask the other question. I needed to know. Like,
I'm gonna be real with you. I can't tell you. That's confidential information.
Damn, not the secret agency.
You gotta come.
Hey.
You gotta come. You gotta come. You gotta, even if you just come for a second
I
to
feel
see
that.
what
I
you
feel
want.
that.
If you just want to see what it's like, we have a bunch of people there, a bunch of people from different backgrounds, beliefs, whatever. But one thing we do in there that I like to do is make sure I check on everybody every day.
Okay.
Mentally, emotionally, physically, socially, every way, shape, or form. Help as much as I can. We help each other. We protect each other. We try to confirm thoughts in each other's heads. We try to make sure we remain ourselves. And we watch a lot of movies and anime. I got a lounge. I got a hotel.
That's legit.
Connecting. We got this thing we're about to start up next month, networking day, to introduce anyone new to the community, non-streamers, networkers alike. And we like to rock out. That's it. We like to rock out. We got a bunch of different threads. Shout out to my furs, my foodies, my NSFW team, my everything, my Justice League, the Dark Knights, there's all of them. Criminal Alley. Sheesh, just so many sections. But this, yeah, man. That's when you guys said Unhinged. It gets crazy in Gotham City.
Okay. Well, so let me let me ask you this: what? I'm trying to see how I'm gonna word this because I'm trying not to re-ask the question you trying to ask, but
Okay.
what
do your
made
thing.
what made you kind of start this, like streaming, and what do you stream and stuff like that? Like,
Yeah.
what made you want to do this?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a seasoned young man. I'm from a different generation, so I have an understanding of people. Being that I'm from New York City, so I think the best thing I had going was my connection to people. I've met a lot of different people, traveled to a lot of different places, seen a lot of different things, and not too many people might have been able to do that. I seen a group of people, RDC. I never heard of them. Just was watching them one day, and I was like, yo, I like them. They look like friends. They don't look like business associates. They look like friends. And I was talking to my children's mother. That's the only friend I really have that even told me I could do this shit. You know what I mean? And I just jumped. That's it. I just jumped. I told her, I was like, oh, a lot of people talking, but what are they talking about? A lot of people are on camera, but do they know what I see? Do they see what I see? Do they appreciate themselves? Do they try to shine with their friends? So I like this that y'all doing. I don't see too much of this. But that's what made me come do this. I'm looking for people that's like me.
Got you.
I like that.
That kind of almost like, for anybody who knows me, kind of aligns with what I kind of want to do as well. Because you said something about RDC, like legit, I want to build a friend base or a group that's based off like something like theirs, but bigger and better. Like legit, I say all the time, like if anybody heard of Markiplier, I want to be the next Markiplier, but darker. You see?
Put me on. I'm not familiar, but definitely put me on.
Yeah, Markiplier, he's dope. But I want to be bigger than like RDC World. What is the AMP? Bigger than Kasinet. I want this, me, all of us. I want to bring all us up and be bigger than all of that.
As you should. I think everybody should. I try to tell people, one of the things I tell the people that I get to connect with and talk to, the mask is the brand, your face is your name, and what you give people is what they see. So if you know what you want, and the people around you know what you want, there should be no reason why there should be any problems. And it look like it can be done. Not just with one group of people, not just with a certain type of people. You can even do it alone, just as long as you know what you're doing. You sound like you know what you're doing, so I agree. You should.
Because everybody have their methods. Everybody trying to pull out like cheat codes on how to get to them places and stuff like that. It's to the point now, like, I'm gonna do it my way. We're gonna do it our way. We're gonna get there when we get there. It might take some time, but we're gonna get there. I'm not trying to follow somebody's path to get to victory. Nah, I'm a detour the path less traveled and get there.
Nah, right. That's a fact. That's a fact. I agree with that. I like that.
But yeah. Anybody else got any questions for Gotham?
Hell yeah.
Should we not go
What's
steal your
going
shit?
on? Shoot.
Fuck you two. So how about that?
You did say, and it caught my, I mean, everything that you're saying right now is catching my attention. Relax.
Somebody clip it. Nah, we're gonna need that.
Relax.
You us relax. You who said it?
Relax, okay?
Shot yourself in the foot.
Relax.
Blaming us because you got 9 toes now.
Couple times.
Yo,
So you said that the can I talk? God dang.
He is enthralled.
The mother of your
Flabbergasted.
children is like your best friend. You know, and she's that supporter. My question to you, because we are big on mental health, even though we do get a little bit chaotic. What do you do to pretty much take care of your mental? I know that, you know, you go and check in on everybody else, but what do you do? What does Gotham do to check on their mental? Like what is your day by day, or just a day of when you're stressed out, you're depleted, you're just like, I just need a day. What do you
Go
do?
into the deepest, darkest parts of my cave. There's only one person that's usually back there, and if I find them, we just smoke a lot of guano, just get real stoned out and meditate and just chill. I'd like to seclude myself. With me having the mask thing, I kind of find myself to be an antisocial extrovert. Like when I'm here, I'm gonna fly as high as I can. I'm gonna bite as hard as I can. You feel me? But when I need to leave, I leave, and I focus. You know, and I stay to myself. I go over the game plan, and when it's dark, I feel like that's when I'm at my best, because you can only appreciate the light from the dark. You can always see it, but in the light you can't see the dark. In the light, you live in the light, you avoid the dark, because all you know is the light. So when I come outside and I'm around people, it makes me feel good. And then I go inside and I fast and I think about it. I stay away from people. I check on people, but I stay away. You flex the bat signal, I'm gonna come. But my mental health is smoking, reading, music, therapy, musical therapy for sure. A lot of people don't think what they listen to alters their chakras, but it does. Your energy can be channeled if you seclude yourself. And with so much social interaction that we have today, like I said, we forget to appreciate ourselves, the quirks, the fact that I like everything, all forks in one angle. I like to water plants. Incense, pyramid cones, just seclusion, vinyl records, painting, art. That's another thing with my bats. They all have quirks. They all are significant in some way to me. So when I go into my cave, that's what I do. I find the significance in me, you know, and try to stay as batty as possible without being batty.
That's what's up.
Can I just
Oh, well, here she go.
Shambles.
no, because that's not fair. That's not fair.
That's not fair.
That's not fair. Because I'm sorry, I'm just in
Shambles. Like
no,
Completely
because
destroyed, broken. It's okay. Come back to us, Kay. It's all right.
Okay, I really want. I mean, obviously, you do have your bats in here, and I'm already knowing that they just once you speak, it's just
Nah, it's not like that at all. Like I go through this motion with them in front of them. Sometimes they say things to me that I don't know if it's true or not. But they keep trying to make sure that they show it to me. The ones that be around, like you'll know them when you see them. And they will come to you and they will come to me and tell me, hey, nah, this person, that person. There's a lot of us. And you won't know who they are, but they'll be here. So they're good though. They're good. They're good people.
it's just. Do y'all hear what I'm hearing, right? Like you hear how much power he has behind his words. And the reason why I'm so is because there's so much power that I'm trying to put in my brain and just literally just piece it bit by bit. It's a beautiful thing when you have so much passion and so much fire within your words and how sharp your tongue is that you project that out and it just it can either continue to light that fire and just bring it up in flames, or it can just calm it down. So if I'm getting stuck, it's I think it's just the Sapio portion of me, because I'm more of that. I need to have that intellectual type of conversation in order to be engulfed by an individual. So
Well, I appreciate you.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you, because the way you answer these questions, and this is from previous guests that we have, everyone is different, but I'm forever grateful that we got you on here. I want to have you back on here, but it's just the way that you speak. I say when certain people speak to me, they speak in cursive, and I'm not saying it as a bad way. It's more of just like your different strokes. It's an art that you're speaking, and it's very powerful. So I don't want anyone to take that away from you. That's what I'm saying. You seem like a very collective, put together individual, a very intense yet passionate individual. I just, like you said, just having this platform and being able to just express that, but also to kind of keeping yourself a little like behind the scenes, because sometimes taking off your mask for everyone is not the best thing. You got to be kind of to yourself and then read people and see if they are even having that.
Yeah, you got to.
So
You
it's
got
it's
to. I think it's beautiful that people see the things that they see. I don't see what they see. I'll say that.
I feel that.
But like I said, the things that people see in me, I don't see, and the things I see in them, they don't see. And that's why we need each other. So I think, I appreciate you being observant, but I like to make sure I command attention, not because I want attention, but because I want you to appreciate what we're talking about, appreciate right now, appreciate this moment, because we could be doing other things. We might not be able to do other things. What I might say to you might be beneficial. It might be very critical to something you're going through right now, something you're experiencing right now. So,
Yeah. Like to add on to what Kay says, as much as we want to pick on her in this chat, and we are picking on her, but make no mistake, we gonna give her some.
They're gonna give it.
Y'all
They're
leave
gonna
Kay
give it.
alone. Y'all leave Kay alone.
We lining her
Okay,
up later.
I've
but
been trying my best not to fuck with her. I've been trying.
we lining her up later. But jokes aside, though, like for the sake of conversation, I get what she's trying to say. In all honesty, I could easily say that you have a lot of similarities with a lot of us in here in the podcast alone, let alone your own community. especially, you know what I'm saying, what she's saying, like power behind your words. Again, okay, I'm gonna give you shit about that later. But for sake of conversation, you do have sort of a direction, like an open mind and yet a purpose as to what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's like she said, like that intellectual level to be able to speak with people. And I think we do need more people on here like that. We do get a little unhinged, but having someone you could talk about life. You remind me of a really close friend that I have out in Denver, where we
Shout out
just
to
sit.
them.
Yeah, I love it out there. But we just sit out there and we'll chop it up. You know what I'm saying? The weather's always nice. You know what I'm saying? He lives a little bit further out of the city of Denver, so like he's got a view. He's got like woods and stuff because it's green out there, and I miss green sometimes. But we can sit out there for hours and just life talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where we want to go,
Yeah.
how we want to do things, how we perceive other people, what we want to be perceived by other people. Like, there's a whole lot to be unpacked there. So I think that's more the direction she's going. Kay, correct me if I'm wrong, but it is nice to have that kind of a vibe in here.
No, facts. Definitely facts. Because my dumb
Stimulates,
ass.
you know? Not too much on you. It's just it's stimulating, you know, it's like your brain is just like, whoa, this is nice. I like this.
I'm telling you, it's a lot of solidarity. I've been more solitary than the average creature, and then I've been around people that have been completely solitary since birth. So, yeah, I appreciate the cave. It keeps me me, but at the same time, because I'm not used to outside, my guard is always up, so I gotta protect myself. But then there's that person that always is able to bring you around. You know, that one person or maybe a group of people that just they see you more than anybody that sees you every day.
Right.
You know, so shout out to those people. Those be the people that make us want to keep doing it.
Nice. So I just had a thought, like right then and here. So we have a lot of new individuals in the chat, and plus you, who don't know about Tusk or us as the host. So I was thinking we can us four can go in order and just kind of give everybody a snippet of who we are, what we and what our role is in the Tusk podcast, and how we are on our own personal stuff, and just something they can bite off of, you know. See what I did there? I said something about biting, and I just said bite.
Yeah, there we go.
It's fucking guy. Just for that, you going first.
I'm
You going first.
This dude.
Well,
y'all know, y'all bats. If y'all hear me, y'all know what's going on. Bite, y'all know what we do. Bite. Let's go.
well, since I said that, I guess I'll go first. I'm Killums. As you can see, I'm kinda the comedic relief of the group. When things get a little either you say no, Shion, no. So you know what? I'm gonna let you introduce who you are. I might be wrong. Shion said I'm wrong. I feel like I might be. I don't know. They also think I'm the leader of the fucking group. I'm not. I'm definitely not. Not you thumbing them that. I'm not.
I mean,
And I quote, "You stole my shit."
Anywho,
You stole my whole flow, word for word, bar for bar.
just because I started a podcast don't mean it's mine. I brought up the idea, and it is all our babies. Look, I just so happen to.
I agree with that. Okay, just because I bought a car don't mean I drive it. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
That don't make sense. Oh fuck.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Exactly.
I don't feel too bad. I got the irony is when Wolf invited me and told me that I was invited, I was more so shocked because I never told Wolf that, you know, podcasting is dope. So because I got a mask, I got a group of friends where I try to, you know, start something up, and we started it up, except we do it in Grand Theft Auto at a podcast studio.
That's
So-
legit.
oh.
No matter what they tell me, I tell them that it's not mine, it's ours. So there's nothing wrong with thinking like that, Killer. You know, stay humble. eat your popcorn, stay
Mm.
hungry.
We just like to give him shit.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with it. They give me shit all the time. They tell me you're the leader. We're behind you, and I tell them, no, I'm behind y'all. Y'all are the ones that are important, not me. But they
Right.
won't let me. They won't let me go into the shadows. So here I am.
Like legit when with my community, I legit said like y'all are the foundation, y'all the walls. I just gave y'all a roof. That's basically all I did. Y'all basically the whole house. I just make sure I protect y'all from bullshit that's outside. And
Everyone needs a protector.
right. And
Even Gotham needed a protector. That's why they had Batman.
I think that's about enough about me. Yeah, that's enough about me.
Most of y'all know me. For those of you who are new, I am 2ton_gaming. The 2ton is the actual name. Underscore is just the add-ons, gaming, pencil, etc. I would consider myself out of the group. I think I'm the more controversial one. If I would say anything, I would give myself. I'm the one who has that other idea that we know is there that we really don't talk about. That's because I tend to think in the other idea, because you hear what the masses think all the time. You hear what they say, they want to know. I'm the guy who's like, okay, but hear me out though, reasonably, nothing sus. But I would consider myself the controversial one of the group. I do streaming like everyone else here. My big loves though are art. Art is always my thing. Traditional art specifically. I like to just put on headphones like these, throw on some music, lo-fi, EDM, depending on what I feel, and go to town. I like nature and technology all at once. I am a giant contradiction now that I think about it, but I'd love to share that with everyone else. So except for Wolfie. Wolfie I gotta ignore Wolfie, you know what I'm saying? Wolfie's the ops apparently. You the op now, Wolfie, because you be playing. Like
Not the ops.
TUS merch coming soon.
But no, honestly, that's mostly I would say, yeah, definitely the controversial one, but I definitely dive into a lot of the intellectual conversations. Those are probably some of my favorites.
Okay. Y'all listening, bats? Y'all listening? Pay attention.
Why are you looking like that? Hello?
Oh, I'm waiting on the next one.
Exactly.
No, I'm looking at Killums. I'm looking.
I thought
Okay.
Caleb was trying to figure out who was going next.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Well, I guess I'll go. Hi, my name is Studious K. Call me Studious, call me K, call me KK. Don't call me KKK because we don't do race shit over here.
Damn.
But I guess what I bring to the table is keeping things in order. Yeah. But no, I like to I'm really big, not just me, but all of us are, but more like the mental health. As me being a Black woman, on this podcast, I mean, we have Woofy. Hi, wifey. But being here from the start and being the only Black woman, I like to make sure that we touch on topics that can be a little bit uncomfortable, as well as like anything that's going on with like current events or any type of social type of ordeal. I'm really big on that mental health aspect. It does get a bit chaotic, but with that being said, I like to bounce off of everyone here, but mostly 2ton because he likes to dive up in there, and I'm like, oh,
I stirred the pot. I ain't
this
gonna lie.
is fun. Hold on, let me come up in there too. But usually with me, it's more so of just trying to really get to know not only like my colleagues, but the guests as well too. So there could be some questions that I'll or ask you here and there, and then there's could be times that I'm just sitting back and observe because I am an observer. I like observing. I like to try to understand my colleagues as well as the guests. So I guess that's what I kind of do. I kind of am the mother of this
Yes.
podcast.
Most definitely.
And we love
Yeah,
you for it.
I'm the mother. So, granted that none of them came out of my puka katana. So just saying. But aside from that, for me, I am a streamer. I'm a variety streamer. I do mostly just chatting. If anybody pops up in there, I tend to be together, but yet all over the place at the same time. It's a variety of things that goes on. It can get very heated. It can get very moist and warm at times. But also too, we take the time to talk about relationships and mental health, especially with the Black community, especially even though I'm not a man, I do have male counterparts that surround me. So we try to dive in a little bit more into the mental health, especially around Black men.
And we do protect her, just so you know, okay?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
they definitely do.
Ah, shoot,
But
nigga.
just there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. But I do that. I talk about sexual wellness, just being comfortable in your body. Sex is not just about the physical aspect. Like I said, I am like a demisexual pansexual. So it's a bit more than just me seeing you and be like, oh, you're hot. Let me sit in your face. No, I need to have a conversation with you. I need to ask you the questions. How do you feel about Palestine? How do you feel about gay people? How do you feel about the genocides that's happening all over the world? I need to understand where your mindset at before I can actually let you come in. You know what I'm saying? So,
It sounds
with
like
that,
you need a mask.
I might just need one. I might just need one.
Ain't no
But
wrong.
no, nothing wrong with that at all. It's just I quit my job because I was feeling underappreciated. I was being disrespected by another Black woman. We ain't gonna go too much into that. But I quit my
That's
job
crazy.
because I know. I quit my job for something that I felt I was giving back and I wanted to actually be my authentic self. So starting to stream and having those people push me to do this was the greatest thing ever. I appreciate my community. Like what you were saying, you know, you're not important. I know you're saying that, you know, just to state, you know, your community, your bats, they're ones that carry you, that pushes you, that opens it up to create these things. That's the thing that I feel about my studio crew. They push me, they build me up. Like there's times that I'm super low, and when I click that live, I'm ready to go. So you'll see a lot. I do also RP as well. That can get very toxic at times, but it's fun. It's
So you
entertaining.
Okay.
Yes, I do RP. Yep, I do
Okay.
RP.
That's good. That's good. That's what's up.
Yeah, and
Check out your acting skills.
you should have saw my whole thing that we had, because one of my characters is in a gang, and we're called Lady Deuces in the projects RP. And so we got these guys, you know, stripped them down, gave us little lap dances, had everything. Yeah, it was great. It was a great scene. I fucking loved it. So, you know, I want to make people happy. Out of everything that's going on in the world, that's so much chaos and so much darkness, I want to be able to have at least a person come into my chat and smile, say that, you know, this made my day. That makes me happy. I want to give that to you. And I feel like all of us, just people in the world, just go about their days day by day as robots, and that shouldn't be the case. We're all humans. We have emotions. We have feelings. We should be grateful. Every day we should be grateful. And I think that gets tucked away because something so simple can just get lost. So
That's a fact.
yeah,
That's
that's me.
That's what's up. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, I guess I'm next, right?
Yes,
Sir.
I'm the last one.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I'm Zion 723. I am the true comic relief. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But I'm the one that keeps everybody on their toes, basically. I'm that nigga that's just here in the darkness, you know what I'm saying? I variety streamer. I make music, I play video games, I play fighting games, I do all that weird stuff. I do everything that everybody else doesn't do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just a chill dude with a lot of thoughts that don't get brought out as much. Except when I'm here, because then I get to go fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I read it. I was like, dang.
This is the reason why I made this video.
Right. I was like, hello? He's just keeping to himself. I don't like that for him.
Yeah, no. I just do everything that everybody else doesn't do, and it just keeps everybody on their toes. Everybody, including the chat.
Mm-hmm.
There's even a counter for me. I even have a counter in the chat for me just being out of pocket. I'm also 2-ton spirit animal, so you know that just explains a lot. But yeah, no, I have the shortest one out of the group because you know I make sure everybody here.
So everyone needs everyone here.
Yeah, everybody's everyone here.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, we click so goddamn quickly and well together. It was unreal, like how fast we were just able to do this and vibe off each other so well, like to the point, like we told you, for everybody who don't know, we're never prepared with questions. Sometimes we are, majority of the times we're not prepared with any type of questions.
Almost never.
What you see now is us having shit. We're just going with the flow, and you see how well we just do this shit. It's just that friendship that we just clicked really well.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Mm.
You know.
True.
I try to tell people when I was streaming one day, I was busting it up with my bats. I told them Rome wasn't built in a day. It took a lot of work to build the pyramids. It's the difference between networking and pyramid building. You know, when you building a pyramid, it's going to be some mistakes. When you working on water with a raft, trying to build a boat, it's going to be some mistakes. There is no plans. Sometimes the most beautiful things are not planned. They just happen. So, you know, it's about to happen up in here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure. And that's kind of why I like the fact that they asked me to join in, because look, I mean, I was pretty much cool with everybody anyways, but I really got to see how well we all clicked up, like when we sat down and started doing this. Like Killam said, we have kind of an idea, but I don't know why we just never stick to it, but somehow it still kind of meshes anyways. We all mesh together. Like I said earlier, there's a little bit of everyone, whether we have like similarities and common personality traits is the word I'm looking for. Like for example, like I like where Killam's going, like ambition wise. He has a lot of the same goals I have for like my own personal channel, podcast included. You know what I'm saying? Like Zion is just my spirit animal. He's who he is. Like all the shit I'm telling you, the way Zion is my intrusive thoughts in person is crazy. And then I love like the nurturing half that Kay presents, because again, I like intellectual conversations. Not that these two aren't intellectual, but as you can tell talking back and forth with Kay, she's much more involved in it. She's much more like dived into it. She really likes that kind of conversation. I feel like there's always going to be a really cool connection between me and Kay for stuff like that. So I get a little bit of me and everyone in this group, and I think it's really cool.
Ain't nothing wrong with appreciating a good muse.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Butter.
Ooh, wait a
Butter.
minute, hold on.
Butter. Butter.
Yo,
Butter.
You see what I mean?
I love, like, you know, like, if I had a favorite word, muse would be my favorite word, but I have never been able to use it in a sentence properly. And the way he just used that shit, just like that, I'm just like,
Close. Just close.
I like reading. When I growing up, I'm the oldest of my family. I'm the firstborn, so I seen everything. I watched it all. And there's times where before we had internet, I couldn't get on the computer without it making a bunch of noise and racket to alert my mom. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But what I used to do was read books. And books taught me that you can interact with people at a higher magnitude when you know how to use your words.
True. I gotta ask, what's your favorite kind of book to go to? Like, what's your go-to genre of book? Not a book specifically, but your like genre of reading?
You got me on the tight wire right now. Like I said, I'm a variety streamer, so I'm a variety reader.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I like everything, whether it's non-fiction, fiction, fantasy. I seen somebody said something about fantasy earlier. I like those fantasies too. I like all types of books. Anything literary. It can be about a person, group of people, a situation, something. I love aliens. I love myth lore. I love the gods. I like everything. So it's kind of hard to tell you my go-to category. I'll read the back of a book. It'll seem interesting and I want to know what's up. So
That's legit. I like that. I get the same one. Nah. It was kind of a trick question, but I wanted to see if you had one. It's all right.
Nah, I like it all. Alex Cross, Robert Greene, Zane. I know hood authors by the dozen. You know, there was a section of my life I was a young man, so I wasn't worried about knowledge. I was worried about stories I could relate to in the time I was living in, or the people I was around, or the things I was experiencing. But then I started studying outside of the States, outside of religion, outside of spiritual things, asking people questions, time in prison, time in the juvenile detention system. I've just been able to experience so many different things. So when it comes to books, you give me a good book, as long as it got words in it, I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, all right, that's what's up.
So I typically ask this question to our guests because I want to see. So you as a variety streamer, I'll say that your younger self came into your stream and they asked you, what are the 3 things that I should do to become a streamer? What are the 3 things that are important that you would tell your younger self before starting up streaming?
All right. Well, the older me speaking to the younger self, I would tell my younger me, first things first, what are you going to do it for? What are you here for? Know what you're doing. Have a purpose, have a drive. No matter what it is, don't share it with anybody. Share it with yourself every day. 2, before you come onto the platform, do your homework on the platform. Get to know how the platform works. Study the platform. Understand the politics of the platform. Understand the algorithm of the platform. Do your homework on the analytics, peak views, the things that matter to the business, if that's what you want to do. If, however, you're here for vibes and just connecting, the most important thing you want to do before picking up any button, mouse, mic, be yourself. Study, practice being yourself. Practice being around people. There's a lot of people I know that are socially irritable, that suffer from social anxiety. Practice in the mirror. Talk to yourself. If someone calls you crazy, tell them kiss your ass. And do it with a smile. Do it in character. But before you come onto the platform, the 3 things, definitely pick a purpose, pick a drive, pick a lane, and stay in it.
Facts.
I thought we were heavy.
Literally.
Heavily. All right. So this is going on YouTube. So people in YouTube, I apologize. All this section finna get cut. If you really want, like I said in the bottom of the, if you haven't read the description, read the description. Come to the live so you don't see any unedited stuff. You see all the way through and through. So with that being said, edit the killers. Cut. Okay. Anyway. But basically,
the way this man's talking to himself.
It's great though. It's everything to me.
The fourth wall break is the best shit.
All right, so the thing, I'm gonna make it comfortable. I ain't even gonna go. We're gonna start this easy, foreplay.
Nah, let it fly.
So nah. I like to start things slow.
All right.
So y'all know, y'all asked me questions, and I told you about my mask, and shout out to all my mask my bats present, everyone that decided to come show them, how important they are, because y'all are important to me. So I want to know. My bats have this thing where they pick a mask or a character. Let's say you came into my Discord.
Okay.
What mask would you wear? Would you wear, a shinobi mask? Is there a character that you might like, an anime character? Look, there we go. Look, now you know what's
We let
crazy.
Zion go
But I
first with
tell
this
you, I
one.
was
You was
layering
right
this
here.
question. I started with shinobi mask. I said I want to see him put it on. I just would like to know, like, what would be a mask that you would name yourself or name yourself after? I got a couple of them present. Shout out to Wonder Woman. Shout out to Talia Ghul. Shout out to Kathy Kane. Shout out to Nightwing. Shout out to Raiden the Mighty. That's the Eternal God. He loves Mortal Kombat. He's an arcade gamer. There's a lot of people I got to see come and go, but the ones that I do see present, man, that's them. That's their mask. So I would like to know, what would be a mask y'all would pick?
We gotta let Zion take this one first. You can't. You
Mhm.
can't.
Yeah,
you mean?
You can't
mean,
press
the
like that and
mask.
not go
Right.
first.
The mask is already represented. You know what I'm saying? The name is already there, so I don't really have to. It's not even my mask is my true self. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. I like
Oh,
it. I like it.
And I don't. There's no like particular name. It's just me. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. I like it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like it.
It's not blue because I think it looks blue, but it's not blue. It's purple. Just wanted to, let y'all know that.
I think I got mine. Yeah, I definitely got mine. Shout out to my boy Rengoku. If I joined your Discord, I'll legit be the Flame Hashira if ain't nobody took it.
Nobody took it.
Yeah, I would definitely be the Flame Hashira.
Alright,
Or
okay.
to put a spin on it, since I vape a lot, the Smoke Hashira. There we go.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I tell people you can do whatever you want. It could be a character that you might have on your own that you got going. So I like it. W answers. I'm fucking with it.
Okay, would you like to go first? Would you like to go before? You looking? Okay, listen, that's all right. You can wait. I'll go. I'll go. It's all right. I got you. I can see what you're doing. I got you. Now we here. So I would have two. If it has to be a character.
Oh, it doesn't have to be anything. Listen, I tell people you can be yourself. You can give your own nickname. Like I said, I've had many masks. I mean, Ichigo. Shout out to Ichigo. Shout out to Supergirl. Shout out to Bayonetta. Shout out to the Joker. Shout out to Red Hood, Bane, the Bride of Chucky. Shout out to Mia Queen. Shout out to the Flash. Shout out to Wolverine. Shout out to Captain Boomerang. Shout out to Harley Quinzel. Oh man, the list goes on and on and on and on. Shout out to the Batman who laughs. Oh man. Shout out to young Miles Morales. Shout out to Robin. Shout out to Starfire. Shout out to, oh my god, shout out to Terry X. Shout out to the Cubano Batman. Shout out to Dreamy.
I love these.
Shout out to my Winx Club. Just my Animorphs, everything. It's whatever. It could be anything.
I'm glad you said Animorphs because one of the two masks that I picked actually.
Oh, when he said spirit animal, I contained interrupting with
Nah,
us.
you
Good. See Animorphs.
So yeah, one of the masks that I definitely would wear is an animal. But character.
And Vixen. Oh, and Vixen. That's one dear to me. My other mask, Vixen. I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Are you good? You're good. We wanted you to get all that out. That's fine. But I still want to let you know, of course, because you did ask the question.
Yes.
But one of the ones that I would wear, and it's just childhood. Most people who grew up in the '90s love this anime, which is Dragon Ball Z. My favorite character out of it, and this was before the hype, before the remake, has always been Broly. Not just because he was a menace, but if you think about Broly,
I'll put it on reserve. You let me know.
If you think about Broly as a character, his entire makeup was to be this uncontrollable power. That's just something so beyond reason for the cast of that show that it was a myth.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've always loved that. And when he was presented, although non-canonically in the original, again, he couldn't even handle it. It drove him crazy. And then now in the Super, he's having to learn, which I like better. He's having to learn to control that uncontrollable power. Like the idea behind that has always been fascinating to me. Like everything about that character has been the best. The other mask that I would wear is just my favorite animal, which are bears.
Bears.
Yeah,
You ever seen the movie Brother Bear?
I have.
It's one of my
I
favorite
have.
childhood movies.
I like bears because there's this funny thing that I've noticed about bears. Are the only animal that I can think of immediately that have unbridled power to what they face, and they forget about it. Like outside of a polar bear, if you think about it, like bears open your car doors, they push your front door in, they literally they climb trees almost at the same speed that they can run. And if you yell at it enough, it forgets that it's a bear and just runs off into the forest.
Depending on the color.
Depending on the color.
of the
Yeah.
bear.
You can do that with just about any of the bears except for a polar bear. Don't yell at a polar bear.
Well, I
It'll
like
be the
both
last
of
time.
you. I like both of your masks. One, I connected with Broly when I seen his first friend and what his father made him do.
Yes.
And to know that a child is to be controlled all the way to what they are expected to be is not fair. It's not freedom. It's not true growth. It's control, and that's not good. A person, especially a child. Broly got ripped of his childhood. So when I seen the reason why he keeps that fur wrapped around his waist, that's the last friend he had, truly, you know. And as far as bears, I grew up with a brother. We were always at odds. And
Same.
as the oldest, I had to set examples at the same time. You know, for anybody that's the oldest, there's the middle child thing is real. So, and in order to get us to connect as little boys, my mother would force us to watch movies. And that was the first movie that she ever used on us. So
That's legit.
bears, I fuck with bears.
The middle child thing is definitely a thing. I am the oldest as well of 3, and
Yeah, I'm the oldest of 3, so
I'm the oldest of 3 as well.
Oldest of 3.
Me and
Wait,
my
we all are. We all
Yeah.
have
Oldest of 3.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Me
the
and my
baby
middle
of
brother.
3.
It was crazy how you said that because me and my middle brother would damn near fist fight. I'm talking about like we would fight over everything because he was the youngest first. You know, so he was the first youngest before we adopted my youngest brother. But he was just a little demon at the same time. It was like the stuff he got away with, I didn't necessarily get away with. Being the oldest, I then had to set the example. I then had to be careful when we went out because I gotta look out for little bro. Now today, nobody else. Listen. Now I would fight you messing with him. You know what I'm saying? But like growing up, that middle child thing, it's real. It's
real.
serious.
Oh, it's real.
It's so serious.
It's real.
Yo, you got a middle sister, right?
Yeah, I got a sister.
Yeah, so me and you, we were in the same spot. It's different. It's different when the middle child is a girl.
I can imagine.
It's
I
worse.
mean, she still be trying to whoop my ass, but it doesn't work. But she is heavy-handed like a motherfucker, boy. There was one time she punched me dead in my arm. I was like, bitch, ooh.
You got to draw out that big brother strength. You know what I'm saying? Like
I had to because she thought it was sweet. And then
the oldest got the advantage.
and then my little brother, he tall as hell, think he man of the house. I had to put him on his neck one time. I'm like, bro, you don't sit your big little ass down.
Not the
I'm
big
gonna
little
fuck
ass.
you up.
Big little ass, damn.
I had to
He's
tell
a
my
little
little
big brother.
I had to tell my baby brother at Thanksgiving. I said, "Look, in a couple of years you're gonna be taller than me, but I'm gonna still be able to beat that ass, all right?"
Exactly.
And he just walked away. He walked away with my damn plate. I had to make sure he knew.
All right, now it's your turn, Kay. Let's get the mask. Let's hear 'em.
The masks. Okay. I don't know why it's. Sorry. I think my first mask, just because it's not. There's background to it, but my first mask would be a Black Panther. My parents were Black Panthers, So growing up and being in a household where there was that strong blackness in there, and just with the knowledge and then getting the stories and how my father as well as my mother, both being in the deaf community, were able to still have their voices be heard. Um, and also too, they're both unpredictable. So I mean that there's that. They're funny. I think if anybody 210 kilos Scion, if you ever got a chance to meet them, you would have a ball. You can definitely see like, oh yeah, this is where Kay gets her sense of humor and her brattiness from. But that definitely would be my very first one, Black Panthers. And then my second one, I have been told that I am this angelic demon for some reason.
Fitting.
Okay.
Love you, Kay.
Love you too. So in a world full of Eves, I would probably have a Lilith mask or a succubus mask. Just with that being said, I am comfortable with the sexuality that I have. I'm comfortable with being not only a feminine female, but also I know that I'm strong. I have had many instances in my life that has molded me as what certain males would see as masculine, too masculine at that. So with that, I take that and fix my crown to horns, and I walk with head up high and command the room. So I think with just that, I have learned to be more comfortable with having that balance, but also to knowing that you can say certain things to me and I will just smile and wink and walk away. And whatever happens, happens, because certain voices or certain things that people said, this is why I said certain people have sharp tongues and words are very powerful. With certain things people say, especially if it's negative, all I hear is the parent or the teacher of Charlie Brown, the womp 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 womp. Your opinion doesn't really matter to me unless there is some type of power behind it. And with that, I might be intrigued enough to actually have that conversation. So, Black Panther would be my first one, just because of the strength. But yes, the fearness, the unexpected, the spontaneous aspect, and then Lilith, just because even though you see me as a woman, I still have power. I can literally birth a human or humans and bring it into the world. And women can do quite a lot of things. And even though there's a lot of things that are being thrown at us, we still rise up, fix our crowns, and keep it pushing. So.
Okay, I like it. W answers.
That's what's up. See, and this is why I like that unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't normally get too much of a chance to like, what? Like, look, we don't normally get an opportunity to have our guests ask us these kind of questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all y'all studying and researching into people, I wanted to see if we can throw a curveball out here. That's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. That's a fact. This is good. I like it.
It just made me think, just like, damn. I mean, I have a reason why, like, cause I like how Shion and Kay like dive deep into like the reason of they mask, and it made me think, just like, damn, I just said this, and then just went on about my day. I was like, but there
No,
is,
I understand.
but there is a reason. I mean, yeah, there is a reason why I would choose Rengoku, is because I follow his philosophy of like how he lives life. For anybody who don't watch Demon Slayer or don't know who Rengoku is, he's just this very positive guy. Basically, just keep on pushing, keep your head up, and be strong. You basically don't get take on anything with strength and just with knowledge and shit like that. And that's kind of where I fell in love with him. Not only because that, and because I'm a pyromaniac, so I love fire. So And then again, I put that twist on it and said, well, instead of smoke, I should have said vape, the vape posture, because I vape a lot. Like I work at a vape shop, vape/smoke shop where we sell hemp products and nicotine products, so it kind of fits, you know.
Okay. I like it. I'm jacking all the answers. I like it. What makes it significant is because of the fact that it means something to you. So, and Gotham, like I tell everybody, they think Gotham, so they think Batman. And I tell people all the time, I'm not Batman. I'm the city Batman protects. Batman was a person that had certain values that I felt Batman was always bigger than people, because I can't turn the other cheek as many times as Batman did. And he turned his cheek against not just humans, but creatures, all types of people. However, he always felt like people could change. I don't think I'm that person. I am the city, the madness, the shark, the shadows, the alleys, the cats, the bats, the asylum, the patients, the ones in Indian Hill. So I have an understanding that every person outside of Batman made Gotham. So when your mask matters that much to you, I think that's the mask the world should see.
I agree with that. I like that. Yeah, the embodiment of Gotham. That's the perfect way to put that.
Yeah, that's me. Like I said, I grew up reading books. My grandfather was an army man, so I'd get in a car with him, and comics was my first television show. Like most children that grew up in the 90s, my family was religious, super religious. Their era is anywhere near this era. And I wasn't allowed to play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I wasn't allowed to play with Pokemon cards. I wasn't allowed certain things, but I was always allowed a good comic. And the first comic book I ever read was a Batman comic. And from there, it was every character, it seemed, to detail people in real life. Poison Ivy, you don't trust a big butt and a smile. Penguin.
Would still fold.
You know, Penguin, the disfigured, the unwanted, somewhat disgusting to some people, but what you see as a villain could be actually someone who just simply wants to be accepted, someone that was discarded. But the Penguins took care of them, and those are animals, just acting out of instinct of nature. You got Mr. Freeze, his undying love for his wife. There's so many, like the Lazarus effect. I have a Lazarus pit that, not only just because of the comics, but because of rebirthing. Phoenix, believe in it. Dying, coming back out of the ashes. So it's like a lot of things in the comics that made me relate more than the average human. And then in today's times, everyone is too busy fitting in instead of standing out with the soul that they have. And that's why I really wanted to know, like, what would be a mask for you? And just the way y'all detailed it lets me know y'all proud of yourselves and y'all see yourselves. And y'all should, I'll keep those masks in mind in case you come.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna check you out. Make no mistake.
Definitely.
I already gave you a follow. I gave you a follow before we even went live.
Same. This is why I kind of called you out, so I apologize on that.
Oh, I'm making them rounds as we doing what we doing. I'm making my rounds.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Damn, you ain't got nothing.
I was waiting for him too. He was
Right, I was
waiting
waiting
I guess I'll ask that famous question.
Oh hell, I forgot all about that goddamn question.
Oh no.
Yeah, we
Here
haven't
go.
asked it in a while.
We have it.
Long time.
All right, Gotham.
What's going on?
Hold up, it's been a minute since I asked this one. I gotta stretch. Hold up.
This nigga. I swear this nigga.
So, Gotham,
Yeah, yes sir.
have you ever been flown out?
Wolfie, why was I thinking that?
Flown out meaning like spoiled, treated like a meal ticket. No,
Oh yes.
I've never been fortunate, and I'm not going to say fortunate. I don't want to say that because everyone's experience is their own experience. But no, I have not been flown out. I haven't been flown out and taken advantage of or swallowed up. And I want everyone present to know I will not complain if we go to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't give a damn. We can go get a
Facts.
phone. But no, I have no frequent flyer miles. I don't even fly. I was in New York when 9/11 happened. So if you would have said a road trip, now you're speaking my language.
My man said 16 hours, no sweat.
No
Get in the
sweat.
car.
Listen, you said something earlier in the pod about life conversations.
Yeah,
Man, a road trip is the perfect type of trip for a
I
life
agree.
conversation.
I agree.
You can pull over and say, yo, we don't smoke while we're driving, but we need to pull over. Let's stretch our legs. It's a hiking trail over here. I've done my Google Map research. I think we should walk this. And then we'll get back in the car and just keep it going.
Hey, no, I'm with you on that. I'm with you. One of my life's goals, other than being able to like self-provide food-wise, is I really want to buy an RV, like one of those big RVs. I don't want to deal with rent anymore. And it's not because I hate rent, although I do, but I really just want to take an RV and just drive around the country.
Support it. I think.
Yeah.
I always thought that when I was growing up, this is the irony of programming. I used to see RVs, and I always had a certain title, a certain picture, a certain image of the driver, the
Facts.
family.
Yeah.
I've never went fishing. I never went hunting.
Really?
I'm afraid of camping. I'm a city boy. And I mean that in like New York City. All right, shout out to all the city boys present. I know we're talking about frequent flyer miles. I am talking about where I am from. I've never done none of that. And I didn't have a father. And one of the things I want to do is that. If I can't own one, I would love to rent one, get a cabin, find some woods. And I want to make s'mores with my girls over a fire. So, WRV shit.
As a fellow New Yorker, because I had another question I wanted to ask you, but that one might be personal. But as a fellow New Yorker,
no problem.
I say try it because again, I was from Queens, so you know that next question that's gonna be coming.
What part of Queens you from?
Yeah, see, now that I don't remember because we left before I hit middle school. So,
Okay.
Yeah, so I was about half my life or so beforehand. But being from Queens and remembering so much about the city, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had the same thing. I had never gone fishing until my uncle in Augusta, Georgia. But I would say try it. I would say camping. I do camping every year out here.
It's getting done. It's going to get done.
You'd be surprised at how it changes. Like you're gonna have to do at least 2 trips. You're gonna have to do at least 2 trips when you go camp. That first weekend that you spend out in the woods will hit different. But after that, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the bugs.
Yeah,
man.
That's where
I'm from the deep woods.
Listen, a lot of people might, have an image of me. I'm gonna paint you a picture. As soon as we get out that car and we in those woods, I'm a fanning and swatting and smacking and scratching and huffing and puffing and where's the local train? There's no bacon, egg, and cheese in the woods. Where's the Franco?
Ain't no bacon, egg, and cheese, no Jamaican beef patties, none of that.
No nothing. There's no TP, nothing.
Y'all better get creative. That's all I gotta say. Y'all better get creative.
Camping is overrated.
That's why I said you're gonna need 2 trips because again, bro,
like the white chick in all the scary movies. I can't even get a signal out here. Like,
oh my goodness!
And you won't.
What was your personal question? I like unhinged. I like open. What's the personal question you wanted to ask me?
Being that you were from New York, I wanted to know where city you were from.
I was born in Long Island Jewish Hospital.
Okay.
Primarily, I was raised in Southside Jamaica, Queens.
Jamaica.
But I made the choice to run around. Yeah, but I made the choice to run around in East New York, Brooklyn. That's where my mother primarily stomped at. That's where a lot of her people was at. And that's where a lot of times if I'm home, I see the family, I'm running around in Brooklyn though.
Yeah. That's where a lot of my family was from before they moved us to Queens.
Yeah. The Polaki way. Shout out to all my Polacks. I love my Polacks.
Camping is overrated. Fishing is fun. Camping is overrated.
I want to fish. I want to fish. I want to sit next to. I want to sit next to my closest friend and just say, "How you doing?" and just watch my pole. Respectfully. Pardon my language.
Man said I wanted to watch my pole. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Respectfully.
Nah, listen, look, I don't know what you got against camping, bro. Camping is the best, man.
But I lived in the woods. Camping is overrated.
He said he already did it. He said
I lived in the woods with fans, air conditioning technology, all that shit. It was already overrated. You remove the rest of that shit, and I was basically camping for a good 75% of my life. I'm good. I don't need no more of that. Camping was overrated.
I enjoy it. I think what I enjoy about camping actually the most is like the hardcore campers. Like I got a chance to experience that. And what I mean by hardcore campers, I mean people who go out there for like a week, 2 weeks, and they dig their holes. Like, you know what I'm saying? They build their like living stuff from what's out there. They won't take a tent. These motherfuckers will take something to start a fire and an axe and go out into the woods. You know what I'm saying? And they'll make their own little makeshift shelters. They'll dig into. I've learned how to dig into the side of like mounds of dirt to make my own place. Learn how to take twigs and what will start a fire, what won't start a fire. Like,
listen, you never know when you're gonna need to know that knowledge, and that's why I'm trying to get on it.
It's a good experience.
I will say something that will help. As being a Girl Scout for 12 years.
I love Girl Scout cookies.
Listen.
Where my Thin Mints at?
Listen,
y'all can have them Thin Mints. I don't know what it is.
I'm hopping out for them Thin Mints too.
I just want to say that was a double entendre, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
Because I love peppermint ice cream, but I hate Thin Mints unless they're crumbled up and they're put in a milkshake. Then maybe.
We had this whole conversation about chocolate and mints last week. Let's bring it back up.
I said Thin Mints.
That's the thing, but you gotta understand. But see, the thing about shout out to the chat. I like Samoas, but the Samoans taste better than Samoas. Now,
hey, yo, this.
The Thin Mints has always been my thing, but I like the I just like the what's the is it? Oh man, it's a blue box. It's right, shortbread. I love shortbread.
Okay, the
shortbread. Y'all got the old people taste buds.
What? The shortbreads are fire.
Not too much.
It's that shortbreads are fire. Nah. And the lemon cookies. The lemon cookies get slept.
Those are fire too. The lemon those are fire. I like the do-si dos.
Any of them, I'll take them. Do-si dos too. Listen, if your daughter sell cookies.
Right.
Let me know, cause I'm gonna buy them out. I want them all.
Listen, I would go back, put on my little vest, and be like, "Hi, I got some Girl Scout cookies."
Listen, you ain't gotta add.
You got too much titty for that now. Come on now.
Now hold on now. Let's talk about business now. Let's talk business.
Saying. No, wait a minute. Hold on. You might be
on now.
Wait.
Literally, if y'all saw me, I think it was maybe 6 years ago, I literally dressed up as a Girl Scout. I had my I still have my vest.
Scouts honor. Honor.
Listen, on my honor, I will try to serve God in my country to help people at all times and live by the Girl Scout law. Okay?
All right. She out here with it.
I'm just saying. But no, the lint from your dryer, wrap that in some Vaseline. And then get a toilet paper roll. And that can be your fire starter right there. All you need is just a little spark. And that's your fire. So, just, the simple things. The simple things.
Man, I went camping recently for this music festival that my company vendor at. I would just say, I'm too much of a city boy to be out there. I ain't gonna hold you. I can't really do it. I need my AC. Well, it wasn't even the AC because it was cold as fuck out there. I need my heat. I need my video games. No, thank you.
That's the trick right there. Like everyone's like, "Oh man, it's gonna be hot." It's all hot and muggy until that sun go down, and then it's 22 degrees on that mountain that you. It is why not as warm as you think.
Double up on blankets. I bring my hoodies, my sweats.
Man, that wind was
sometimes long johns.
When I tell you our tent was flying up in the air because of that fucking wind, I was like, God damn.
Here's the thing, depending on where you go camping, and this one's more for Gotham than anybody. Okay. One of the reasons I say you're gonna need another night, like again, me being from the city, you're used to certain noises. What you're not gonna be used to is hearing shit crawl by your tent at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, brother. See, you gotta understand. I'm used to a train going by. I can sleep through that.
Right.
A little cuckoo, a branch just cracked just a little too close. I'm ready to get the fuck on. And I've seen too many movies where the dude that's like, y'all hear that? And everybody else, you're hearing things. And then that's when everything goes left.
That just make you tweaking.
But it'll make you feel like that.
The only way I'm probably going to get through it is, like I told you, some guano, some marijuana.
Bring some
you
for
know,
sure.
We can tap into our third mind. If it's really that deep, we can do that. But yeah, I'm doing it though. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you should enjoy it.
Microdose.
Have a good time.
The shrooms. Microdose the shrooms.
Not the shrooms.
The shroomies.
Yeah, now you're gonna need a little distraction because I'm telling you, the way I almost put holes emptying the clip through my tent because of a squirrel was unheard of, bro. Like,
but you thought that squirrel was the biggest werewolf you've ever seen.
Oh, is the moon out tonight? Hold on.
You just hear it going back and forth. Just hear it.
Right.
All you hear.
It's like out here in the mountains, like in Arizona, that's where I'm at. You get things like
those shrooms,
javelinas.
Yeah, that's my I have a personal doctor, a personal pharmacist. So he's trying to consult by basically saying I'm not allowed. But we'll continue.
Shout out
to
I'm not allowed.
Yeah, he keeps me level. He brings my Flintstone vitamins when I ask for the wrong.
This is not for you.
They tell me it's candy, it's medicine. Sweet tarts are my friends.
Hey, the sweet tarts is crazy. Listen, look, you heard Gotham, okay? We came from the city. You can't just put us in unfamiliar environments at random. That's just not how that works, okay? I'm more used to it now.
Making its own story and stuff.
Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know what it is, as far as I'm concerned, that's a Yeti outside my tent. It's gotta go. It's me or the Yeti at that point.
Facts.
Next thing you know, I'm tapping you guys. Let's go. We gotta go. Spirit animals. We're turning into bears. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
Peyote time. It's peyote time.
Oh, shit.
Peyote time, you're gonna be right asleep, but that journey gonna be kind of wild.
Yeah.
I was an eagle, and then I dove into the ocean and became a dolphin, and then I dried up on land and became a bear. Shit was crazy, and I would be like, yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
That would be my story when the police find me, and that would be my story. However, the image of me when the police find me is in Ethica drawers, tube socks, no clothes, dirty as hell, cocooing, trying to figure out how do I turn into this bird.
All I can see is
that was supposed to be my friend sitting next to me, but he left.
He's just in the chicken coop, just
bro.
See? And that's just chapter 1. I told you, it's not even Debo's pigeon coop. We're going to be out there. Real talk.
You'll see bro on the side of the road arguing with a crow for no reason.
Right.
No, I'm asking for directions and he's not understanding.
All you see is the crow's just trying to mind his business, eat this roadkill. He's like, I'm trying to talk to you. Not
you
I
have an
just want to
iPhone?
know where the gas station at. Like,
Should I go this way or this way?
I'm telling you, but I'm gonna get it done. I definitely want to try it. Like I said, I've never been fishing, so one of the things I want to do is knock them both out. 2 birds
Yeah.
with 1 stone.
You definitely should.
He gonna get back and start talking to mannequins. You said you weren't real. You didn't tell me you were real. Or whatever that line is from fucking I Am Legend. Oh my god.
If you're real, you better talk to me. You better tell
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
How the fuck
right.
did you get out here?
Yeah,
Who put you out here? If you're real, you better say something. God damn it!
My man pulled the blicky out on you.
Because he did not want to smoke somebody real, but he knew he wasn't tripping. That's definitely one of my most favorite.
Hey,
Like, not
facts.
most favorite. I got a lot of favorite Will Smith movies. My favorite of all time has still been I, Robot. But that's also
I, Robot is great.
Didn't
I
he,
loved it.
Didn't
Did
he
a really
empty
good
the
job.
clip on the damn mannequin?
sure did.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
And it was a setup. He got set up by those goddamn zombies.
No, man, but you definitely should. Like, you'd be surprised, especially with your mindset, man. Like, the world in its natural form has so much like entertainment and a lot of shit to teach you. I think you would get a lot from it, especially fishing. Take somebody you close with, though. You know what I'm saying? Family member, even if
Fishing
it's
is the way.
I do enjoy
Fishing is definitely the way.
Fishing is the
I've
way.
been fishing.
Yeah,
I
should plan
want
a
to just
fishing trip.
enjoy the stillness of the water, quiet. That's what I'm looking for. Even though I'm accustomed to loud noises,
Yeah.
I'm like I said, I'm every year we grow older, so it's like there's certain things that I might not have been attracted to growing up. That now it's like I want to try that. I want to seek that. You know, I want more quiet, more peace, more still, more seclusion. As y'all can see, the mask is real, the bats are real, the cave is real. So, you know, seclusion is my thing.
I think that's the thing that we tend to do. We like as we get older, we tend to gravitate more towards peace. Like when you're young, you just want to get into everything. You know what I'm saying? Like toddlers that run around your house, they started using their legs 2 weeks ago. They want to run everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They want smoke with all of it. But as you get older, like you know what I'm saying? As you get older, you kind of want to find more things that ease your mind as you enter the adult world, and it stresses you the fuck out. So that makes a lot of sense. I will say be careful what kind of fishing you do though. Go ahead, you good.
I was gonna say I feel like I don't have kids, so for everybody who have kids, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like like you said, you get older, you want peace, and then you have kids. There's your entertainment right there. There's your chaos that you may be looking for because they right there in your goddamn living room.
I'm gonna tell you something. I love my children on my heart. They not here right now. Take your time. Take your time. I looked at when I first seen my boy. The first thought was, man, we're gonna have so much sex with so many girls. Like oh man, we're gonna have a frat house. And then I started looking in his eyes, and I was, I'm so scared for you. Oh my boy. Like, oh, please don't grow up. And then I started appreciating like little things. Like I never sat. My dad never sat next to me and ate no damn bowl of cereal. I sat down and ate a big bowl of Captain Crunch with my son and watched cartoons. And where else would I need to be?
Right.
Everything I say,
Simplest things.
like he just shakes his head in agreement to. My daughter's was a whole different ball game. It's I love women. I love women upside down, inside out. However, having little girls has made me weak. It's put a chink in my armor, fellas. It's put a chink in my armor. So, children are beautiful though. I love my kids. I look at them, I cry, I smile, I hug, I scold, but they do entertain. My daughter turned 2. I said, "You ready to eat?" She said, "I got it." And she pulled her chair out from the table. I said, "You want the car keys too? You want to drive?"
Wow, I love that for her.
Yeah, that's my
That's your little
Aquarius.
Aquarian. I was like, yeah, that's
Yeah, I was like, that's
When she
yeah.
wants me to be daddy, she wants daddy. When
Yep.
she wants to show daddy, I don't need you. Don't
Yep.
touch me. And every night it's the same ball game. I'll ask for a kiss. She'll tell me no because she got an attitude that she got to lay down for bed. And when it's time to lay down, but wait, can I get a kiss? I need a
Leave
kiss.
that room.
It's like, where you going? I said I needed to lay down, but I didn't.
But when I
say that
tried to
was
give her a
in.
kiss, I got the other side to kiss. She want me to kiss her diaper. I'm trying to kiss your cheek. You trying to tell me to kiss your butt. That's crazy. We fooled you, clothed you, everything. What else you want? I turned over everything to you.
Oh my goodness.
But
we should just plan a fishing trip, yo.
Man,
I'm
listen,
down
if y'all
for that.
invite me,
Myrtle
I'll be there.
Beach.
First
Myrtle
off-
Beach. Get a condo. You know what I'm saying? We fish from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. All the fish that we catch. Listen, all the fish that we catch, we just take it upstairs and we cook it. We just have a good ass time.
Now you
You
speaking
know
my
I'm down.
language.
You know I'm down. I love to cook.
I
Now you
love
I'm
speaking
in.
my language.
love it.
Well, I'm down, but in Wolfie and Sakura's eyes, for some fucking reason, while y'all fishing, I'm clapping cheeks. I don't know why
I mean,
that came up. What do you mean? What? I'm not that big of a damn heathen.
I mean,
6
Okay,
a.m.
I might, but
That's
Okay.
fish.
damn,
Listen,
give me some kind
that's
of credit.
important.
I like fishing.
you're right. You're right. Listen, I'll give you some credit. You probably would stay asleep until about 11 o'clock. Then you'd get up and clap cheeks.
yes.
Well, then that would be the time to go fishing because clapping cheeks is going to scare the fish away.
And that's what I'm saying. I I would also like to do like different kind of fishing. Like while I do enjoy the peaceful side, I want to do more of like ocean fishing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tuna, shark, swordfish.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting in the ocean. I'll go as far as the
What?
pier, the end of the pier. That's as far as I go.
Oh yeah, I'm not getting in that water. Hell no.
I'm
You're
going
not gonna,
there
wait,
with
you're not
you,
gonna take a
John.
boat out? into
Oh,
the
a boat?
water?
Yeah, I
I'll
do a
go
boat.
with you.
Oh, I'll do a boat. I thought you was talking about like full-fledged body in water. Like hell, fuck no.
Oh, Not it.
I mean, boat
Nigga,
in
you
I
can
guess
see
so.
what I am? The hell? I ain't this.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
this.
lie. I was gonna I was at one point. I was at a point in my life where I was like, man, fuck everything. I'm about to fucking hitchhike to Seattle. I'm gonna go to that
Hey.
goddamn pier. Someone's gonna put me on a goddamn boat. If I die, I die. At least I know I lived life. I want to fish.
Right.
And then
That's
I
a-
want to fish. Damn
then I
it.
sat down and I turned on the Discovery Channel and seen the conditions that it takes to live on the sea. I always told Armin I wanted to see the world. However, I'll stay right here on Paradis.
Right.
There's someone who pops up in our community, Alaska Pink, and she
Oh.
that's what her job is. So like every
Yeah.
couple of months she goes out and she goes fishing and like
I'm gonna
They
tell
out
you,
there
that
for,
woman
like,
is
3
a
months at a
hard
time.
worker. That is a hard working woman right there. That
Yeah.
woman deserves every bit and every coin that she gets because that is a
Mhm.
very hard job.
Mhm.
And when people say it's a man's world, well, that is not just a man's job. That is a
It
is
very
not.
hard job, and women do be on them ships making it do
Mhm.
what it do. So shout out to that. Shout out to her. Shout out to her.
Alaska Pink, yeah, she's amazing, yo. She's
Yeah.
Ain't she in Alaska? That's the worst part about it. She's actually in Alaska doing that shit.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, I would say Alaska showed up, and that's her name used to be Minnie Rose. It's Meepadi now. That's her sister, one of her sisters. So that's how I found her channel. She's one of the reasons I wanted to go out and like actually do one of those to experience, not what she's doing. I've seen enough TV shows, motherfuckers getting hit in the head with crab cages and shit. I'm cool on that, but I do want to go out and like shark fish and tuna, like fish for tuna. Like you'd be surprised at what's out there in the ocean. Yes, some of it is scary, but I would still go out and fish.
Horrifying.
Same.
Same.
I just
I
like
would-
water. That's just me, I think.
I do.
I went to Connecticut and witnessed somebody catch a shark on the pier.
It's crazy to watch it, right?
Like It was like it was a small, like one of the sand sharks or whatever the fuck. They were like,
Okay.
they're like this,
Yeah.
like this big. You know what I'm saying? But it's still trippy to just watch somebody sitting on a pier and reel in a whole ass fucking baby shark, basically. Yeah.
Baby shark, do, 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 do,
No.
baby shark, do, 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 do,
No.
baby shark, do.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, my fault.
Yeah, that experience would. I mean, you got to think about it though, man. Like that experience would be pretty dope. Like it would be kind of cool. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
W boat party.
With his
I
all
don't know why
twerking,
Wolf
fishing and
said boat
stuff.
party, and I'm just thinking boats and hoes, boats and hoes. I don't know why it just came in
You
my
you
head.
hear me? I was like, we're over here twerking and fishing at the same time.
I can see us doing that. We ain't catching no fish. We gonna be drunk and dancing on the damn boat. Ain't nothing going.
And Killen's gonna be in the
Y'all.
fucking water because I'm getting
Come on,
pushed
yeah.
for some fucking reason. Why I'm getting pushed in the
Y'all.
water?
Y'all will not be catching any fish. I will be catching fish. Fuck y'all.
I love
catch
to
the
fish. I love
fish.
to fish, man.
I love fishing.
You ain't gonna be
I
able
haven't
to catch
been
shit because I'm getting pushed in the fucking water for some fucking reason.
Killen's gonna
We'll
catch
probably
fish
catch a
like
shark.
that.
That part.
Oh, shark! Wait a god, that you used me for bait.
Listen, we didn't use you for bait. They did. We just gotta take advantage of the situation.
Not the oops. What the hell?
We'd get you out before you lost so many limbs. It'd be fun.
Nigga, you ain't gonna get me before I even get bit.
We need the sharks to come at something, like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's crazy. It's wild.
Look, listen. Sharks are just dogs of the sea.
With sharp ass teeth.
Yeah, but they
True.
they don't full on bite shit, right? They don't just full on bite stuff. They nibble on it to see what it is.
Yeah. So you might lose a toe or two. I hear the prosthetics are really good in 2024. It'll be fun.
Oh, they're phenomenal.
Okay. Okay.
If y'all
I
had
hear
me
none of
say
that shit.
that. So, Killums ain't going on the goddamn boat.
Now he ain't going on the boat.
And if I go on the boat, I'm staying smack dab in the middle of that motherfucker, so y'all can't push me for shit. If you
That's
touch
crazy.
me, I'm gonna shoot you in the big toe.
How we? All right, so I got a question. If you had one place in the world that you would love to see before our time ends, what would be the place and why?
Japan.
Ooh.
Specifically, what's the name of it? What is Shibuya?
W. Okay.
I wanna go in that little building where it has like that soccer field on it. I wanna go up there and just look out into the city and take a picture of the
Okay.
342 building. I think that's the number. I can't remember the number. 42 something. It's numbers on the building.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. And eat authentic ramen by like them watching them prepare that shit like authentic.
Nah,
ramen.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I gotta give you some props because that was a question. Not that I wasn't expecting it, but it's one that I don't have a singular answer to. As a wanderer myself, I don't have one place. But out of the bucket list of places I would like to visit, I do also want to go out towards Ireland and Scotland. Not even necessarily for the culture, just for the environment. Like,
But would you
The mist.
leave a plate of milk outside of your windowsill?
I'm not 100% sure I would. I don't think.
What does that mean?
See, I would do it. You're
I
not
would do it.
familiar.
Yeah.
You are.
Would do it.
If you're familiar, before I try to explain,
Go. I am.
you are okay.
Yeah.
So I told you I'm into mythology and folklore.
Right.
So if you leave a plate of milk outside of your window,
Mm-hmm.
the leprechaun will come see you.
Mhm.
And the American version of the leprechaun is jinx or like trickster or something
Trickster,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah, but really no. To them, leprechaun is good. Feed the leprechaun. The leprechaun will take care of you.
Yeah.
That's all. I just wanted to ask. My bad. I just had
No,
to
no,
ask.
no. I'm glad you asked that because I do know about that. I just didn't remember if it was more for the natives of the land or if it was for anybody. So you know what I mean? Like because the mythology that you're referring to is for the people born specifically in
Mm-hmm.
Scotland or
Yep. Yep.
Scots Gaelic Isles rather.
Yep.
And they believe in that heavily over there. So people, you'll see that sometimes, like if you're further out of town, like where it's not, I guess more Americanized or civilized to modern day times.
Or modernized,
Yeah, they'll do that. They'll leave a plate,
Yep.
like those
Right
old
outside
metal
the
saucers right outside
cottage.
right outside the cottage with milk in it. So I don't know. So if it's not strictly to like the people of Ireland or Scotland, then yes. But if it was more for their people, then I wouldn't, as a respect to the culture.
Right, and I respect that. I respect
Okay.
that.
I want to see it though because Scotland and Ireland have some of the prettiest landscapes I've ever seen. Y'all know me; I like the green. Like they have the right amount of rain, like the misty mornings. You ever see like those? Perfect example, like Lord of the Rings type stuff. Like they go over those mountains and it's just dunes of grass and it's just mist just above, almost like you're up high, but you're really not. It's just a really nice environment to be in. It looks real calming, and that's one of the places I definitely want to see before I go.
I dig it. I can dig that.
Well, let's not all talk at once. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Because hello. I guess I'll go. It's the same with Tuton. I think I've been. So my dad is really big on traveling, and ever since he got remarried, he's really been traveling. So like the one that I really like that's up there, probably like my top 5 would probably be Trinidad. I want to experience the festivals. That's what I want to do. I'm really big on music. I'm big on the culture. I just want to just be free and just watch and be a part of it. I do have cousins that are currently there. And I feel like the festival, the food, the people, yes. And I just want to experience it because for myself, like when I say that music literally did, like it it helped me, it saved me. So being able to go there and experience that and being around loved ones and then also meeting all the beautiful people as well. I actually do want to get a whole full costume and go out there and dance and walk, down the streets and everything. So that's something that's my top 5 places that I want to go is Trinidad. Just be free, be open, and just live life.
Dig it.
That leaves you, sir.
Yeah, no.
He's like, I'm thinking.
So there's a lot of places I want to go. Japan is definitely one of them. But that's where I normally would say when I'm asked this question. But I've recently been thinking about going to the Valley of the Kings.
That would be a good one.
I just want to feel the history. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of want to walk through and just feel the energy that was there. Or that's still there. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that. I like that. Type of answers, man. This is different over here. It's different over here.
How about you, man? You know what I'm saying? You asked us, but like, what's on your bucket list?
To the end of the line to find the final piece. That one piece. And lots of meat and ramen. Nah. All jokes aside. There's a place that I want to go. but I can't tell anybody because the people that I have told, only they know. And they know if they can't find me ever in this world, that's where I'll be. But I will tell you, it is in Japan. And it's one of the most unknown places. No one knows about it.
Okay.
But if I had to say one for us,
One for the public.
One for the public. I'm gonna have to say I want to go to where my grandmother's mother was born. She was born in France. And growing up, you know, she was brittle, fragile, smelled so different, cooked so different, she acted so different. And even though I was of a darker complexion, I could just see France in her, like, hear it, taste it. So I wanna walk France. I wanna see France. I wanna go to the vineyards. I wanna the art, the culture, all that.
Definitely one on my bucket list. I like that.
Oh,
I didn't want to
facts.
name that one because I'm taking a cruise there in a couple months. So
Oh, okay. W
Yeah.
cruise.
I had my assistant manager. I think she said that she went to France before. Either France or Spain. I can't remember exactly, but she told me like how their food is just over there. It's way more fresher. It's just like more
Very clean.
very clean, and like legit they have like they never have the same produce or anything over there on a daily basis. They always change it out daily, if not daily, every 2 days and stuff like that. And they wine is like very, 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 very exquisite, like immaculate. I was like, I might have to
Seen
go
Vineyard. It was on the TV Food Network back in the day. And this was a while ago, but I remember this one place. And my grandfather, he asked me, he said, "Would you drink that?" And I looked at the TV and they were showing you how they made their wine. And the guy said some people use machinery, some people use old squeezing tactics. However, his family to this day, from the children to the daughters, the parents, the grandparents, they all did it the classic way. Boots to the knee, climb up in there, hike that dress up, take the, pull those slacks up and stomp and dance on the grapes. I want to taste that wine. I'd even pay to make it and do the dance with my friends. And then we all just leave with our own label and pin to know that at this date, we are all to come back and crack this case together.
that would be dope. That
Is some dope
that'd be
shit.
legit.
That's the type of shit I'm in.
Yeah, that'd be legit.
Yeah.
Oh
just
shit!
have a
You know
little
what we should do?
We
We
gonna
should
need
do
K in
just,
here to regulate.
We should just do a 420 vibe stream.
Okay, come on.
You can't do that to
we
her.
could.
You can't do that to her.
We ain't listening, but we could though.
We could
But
though.
we could
Look.
though.
Y'all see how they do that to me? Like, hello, like.
Hold on, wait a second. So this is what happened.
Oh yeah, Wolfie could step in. I just thought about it too.
Yeah, Wolfie can step in.
Yeah.
We can turn on the podcast. I could stream the set. I do a chill set. We vibe,
Yeah.
smoke,
We do
drink,
like some
and go.
games in the background or some shit.
If
Yeah.
that's the case, I'll probably still be drunk, but I'll pop in.
Yeah.
If,
Nah,
shit,
shit
that's
pop
the
out.
case, hold on, wait. If that's the case, I like this because if Kate gonna be here anyways, we could just do a full cast like Wolfie and everything.
I was
kinda
just about to say, fuck the whole
We can-
ordeal. Just make it into a whole party. Invite everybody.
Yeah, we can have an after party to make up for the past 3 after
You
parties.
right. You
Big
right.
fact.
You
Yeah.
right.
Just don't ask me no
Big
questions
brain.
because I'll be too
It
busy
won't-
doing other stuff.
If I put this in the edit of YouTube, it won't be a video. This is strictly for the stream. So
Sorry.
if you want to be
That's
here,
why you
come
can follow
here.
us.
Follow us on
Gotta
Twitch.
be here. You gotta be here.
Yes.
Facts.
Look at
So
us
yeah,
planning.
there we go.
On the spot.
So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Jesus
Damn,
Christ.
I was there. Hold on.
That's
Gotta
tomorrow.
make sure that the dates Oh, correct.
Right.
Because
Mark the right day in the calendar. Like,
So yeah,
Definitely.
next Sunday, everybody's invited. It's a 420 party. So bring your TC. Hold on, what is this shit
bring
called?
your herbs. Bring your
THC?
herbs.
THCA
THC.
products, THCP
Mhm.
products, your CBD,
Bring your
your
herbs.
liquors, your
Yo,
what-
what?
your
Liquors.
medical shrooms if you got those.
Hey,
medical shrooms would be wild, bro.
yo.
Microdosing.
Yeah.
People live by that shit.
Mhm.
So we're gonna get litty in this bitch, you know.
That's what's up.
The VOD will be deleted because we all gonna be litty as fuck. So you know,
Big facts.
Sunday fun day for real.
yeah. So
I'm
yeah,
here for it. I'm here for it.
mark your calendars. I'll make a flyer for it sometime in the middle of the week, and I'll send it to Wolfie. She'll post it everywhere. But
Legit.
we appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you, Gotham, for being here. Thank you for bringing your community. Thank you,
Man, I
our
appreciate it.
community, for coming in and just doing the damn thing. If you did miss majority of the podcast will be uploaded Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling. So you can rewatch it. Follow the YouTube if you want to catch up on what the hell happened today, and it'll be uploaded Wednesday or Thursday. But appreciate y'all. We finna head the fuck out.
For sure.
Peace.
It's Out W Podcast.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Later.
Hey.